Let's learn next chapter, that is a chapter number 8, ratio, proportion and unitary method. So first point is ratio. Okay, so ratio, that is the first point, is symbol. So this is the symbol for ratio, that means these two dots. Okay, so now for example, see here, A is to B. Okay, so this one is A is to B. You can write like that, and we have to read this example, that is A is to B. So now A and B are called terms. So here A is called first term, B is called second term. So this is the meaning and how to write and how to read the ratio. So two dots means symbol, and we can read as A is to B. In the ratio, first is called first term, second number is called second term. So now next one is some importance points for the ratio. So first point is ratio is a fraction and it has no unit. Fraction means what? Ratio, here we can write A as to B. Okay, here A is to B. So now A is to B, you can write A divided by B. That means in the fraction form. So A is a numerator and B is a denominator. So that means ratio you can write in the fraction form and it has no unit. So second one is the quantities to be compared to form a ratio should be of the same kind. We cannot have a ratio between 2 meter and 5 kg. That is the example. That means the second point is we cannot have a ratio between different units. Okay, so unit of this 2 is meter and unit of this 5 is kilogram. Okay, so now we cannot find the ratio between different units. So third point is the quantities to be compared to form a ratio must be in the same units. That means whenever we calculate the ratios examples, so unit should be same. So this is the third one. Now next one is fourth one. Ratio are very similar to fractions. In fact, a ratio is usually expressed in the form 3 is to B, but it can also be expressed in fractional. Okay, so for example, fractional form as 3 by 5. Okay, so now what is the meaning of this? Suppose for example is 3 is to B, 3 is to 5. So we can write this ratio in the fraction form, that means 3 divided by 5. So this is the fourth point. Now next, that means first term you have to write down in the numerator, second term you have to write down in the denominator place. So 3 is to 5, you can write 3 by 5. So now next, fifth one, the ratio x is to y is totally different from the ratio y is to x. Why? Because x is to b is a ratio and we can write in the fractional form. Okay, so this is the fractional form of x is to y. Okay, what is the fractional form of y is to x? So y divided by x. So we know that x upon y is not equal to y upon x, correct? So that means these two ratios are completely different from each other. So this is the fifth one. So now let us solve exercise 8.1. So here question number A, tick mark the correct answer. First one is the ratio of 200 gram to 2 kg is. Option number A, 100 is to 1. Option number B, 10 is to 1. Now next option here, 1 is to 1. Option number D, 1 is to 10. So now we have to find ratio of 200 gram to 2 kg. So let's write here in the ratio form, put here ratio symbol. So now see here, units should be same, so we can convert kg to g. Okay, we know that 1 kg which is equal to 1000 gram. So we have to multiply 2 by 1000. So 2 into 1000, what is the answer here? 2000. Now unit is same, so we can solve this. 200 is to 2000. So this one is a ratio form. We can write in fraction form. How to write here? First term you have to write down in the numerator. Second term you have to write down in the denominator. Now you can see here 2 zeros are cancelled. So 2 by 10, that means 2 ones are 2, 2 ones are 2, 2 zeros are, that means 10 twos are 20. So your answer is 1 by 10. So this one is a fraction form, so we have to write down this in ratio form. Okay, so numerator, that is a 1, denominator here 10, correct? So now write down here, numerator write down first term and denominator write down as a second term. So what is the answer here? 1 is to 10. So which one is the correct option here? Here option number D, 1 is to 10. So this is the answer of question number A, first one.